How you doing, Coach? Sebastian Videla from Football City. Congratulations for the victory. Can you please explain what happened between the night in Ohio and today's game?
Yeah, it's very simple. Different opponents. Today was more transition game from our side, and we know about the quality of Inter Miami, especially in ball position with Busquets. They had also most of the time the ball. I think it was 63% of the whole game, and it was more transition situations. And so this was the main difference between these two games. And in our transition moments, this was much better than last week. We had also some winning balls against Columbus, but we didn't solve the situation so well like today, and this was the most different. And also to start with a top feeling, good emotions, then you score with the first attacking situation. That gives then also confidence for the whole group, for the whole team, especially then also with our young players. And I would describe this as the main difference.
Anthony in the front.
Coach, a lot was going against the team today. Obviously, the weather, missing so many players. What did you take away from this experience and from how the team performed?
Yeah, this is. I said this also to the player after the game in our locker room. It's very important, and not only for the result, also to have this emotions, this feeling with these young guys, and this then also very important for us. Very player. The whole season is a very long season, and they showed today a great performance. All players as a group, and it's also not so easy then when you miss some players and you don't know how the opponents will play, with which structure, who will play, and what we said in the press conference 2 days before. But the mentality was top, and the defense structure was very good the whole time, and also in the first half. And the best moments after winning ball we had in our transitions, and both strikers made a great job. The first step is in their defense behavior to close Busquets, and after that also to have a good connection in the transitions. And Dante is his 4th goal. I think is the first player in the club history with these assists with 4 goals. And Luis scored 3 times, but the whole team, very good connection. And the whole week was very well. The whole trainings days was good. The behavior, the atmosphere was great also in the hotel today. And it's good that you have then also this feeling on match day.
I have 2 questions here. So if you could expand on not just the output from Van Zier and Morgan, but how they connected with each other and how they kind of wore down the Miami back line. And then you were able to bring on a 15-year-old in Julian Hall and a 17, I believe, Serge Gomez. Being able to turn to 2 really bright young talents off the bench like that and trust them at the end of the game. To talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, first question is what I said, both strikers, and it's very important, and also in our principles that they have a good connection, that they are also very close together in defense and also in offense, and this was great. And in most of the situations after transition, Dante, good movements, and one player make this deep run in the deep space, and another player comes then between the lines, and this was a very good connection, and also was a main part with these both strikers the whole training session, the whole trainings week. And the second question is also this is our way that we need development from individual players, and this is not depends on the age. So Julian Hall was good in the training session as well, and also in the preseason, and Mitch, and then Ronnie Dunker comes in. We need all players, and it's not the question of the age; it's more the question of the quality, and they have the quality. For sure, we see this every training session. So, and then today was the time, and then also to give them some minutes.
Eric over here.
Sandro, can you two questions. First, talk about Peter Stroud. He was more in his natural kind of number 6, 8 position, but talk about his willingness to take on that kind of advanced midfield position he has been playing. And then Sean Nealis back into the lineup. Can you just talk about what it means to have him there? He seems kind of like the rock of the defense leading that line.
Yeah, Jean Nealis also good job, very good job with Andres, the back four. To push up, not to stay too deep against these both strikers. Very good quality also of Miami with these both strikers, with Suarez and Campagna, and very strong in duels. And yeah, Jean, great in his coaching behavior also. And last week he had some problems then with the hamstring, and this was the main reason that he didn't start in Columbus. And but he's very important for us, and also with his character, his mentality in every training. And the first question was with Peter Stroud. Yeah, Peter Stroud, end of the preseason, he played then many times 10 position. And this was then also the main reason for us, because in the preseason he made us very good in this position. But we know the best position of him is then 6-8 position. But in our ball position, also when he played winger or 10 position, then he comes also more inside in the red zone to between the lines. But he's physically top. He can run 12, 13 kilometers without some problems. So, and this is very, very important for us then also.
Okay. Coach Sandro, Mohammed with the Exchange. Just wanted to ask, so great, congrats on the result, but what's there to improve on next game, and what are you looking forward to in the next game?
Oh, let me watch the game tonight on video. Then I can say to you next press conference. But you have always to improve something. But first of all, also last week was for me very tough, very hard. Not only the result in Columbus, but the way to the result. And I watched this game 2 times. It was not so funny for me. So. Today it's more fun to watch this game, and yeah, but you have always to improve. But it is also important, not only in sports, also in life, to enjoy the moment, and we will do that also. And yeah, in every phases, every period of the game, in build-up situations, in transitions, in defense structure. So we will show also some sequences tomorrow, what we can do better. But I would say most of the sequences will be very positive tomorrow.
Back of the room.
Hey, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you planning to use the same lineup, different lineup that you used today? You see, they were strong. They didn't play any Luis Suarez at all. How you feel with this lineup that you used today? Like, they're both Nealis brothers, Reyes and Duncan.
Yeah. Back four, or when you play with 3 center backs, it's when they defend very strong, and when you have this connection also in your defense behavior together, the distances to the side, but also to the 6 and 8 position, and that gives the whole team confidence. The whole team, when you have strong center backs, full backs, and they can defend these situations 1 against 1, and when some player make a mistake, that could be also happen, and the next player is shifting on the side and very strong in this duel, and the back four was very good, and I said this the whole time to my team, or to our team. Back four is very, very important for the development, not only the offense players or 6 position, because many teams, they have very good DP players in the offense. So then you can make the difference in a lot of situations when you also defend against this quality. And both center backs, full backs was good. But when I come back to the question, but this can we also improve the next days.
Maria Isabel in the front.
Hi, Coach. First, congratulations on the win. Second, how does it feel to win 4-0 against, especially Inter Miami?
No, it's not only now the better feeling because we played against Miami. It's for me, it's the best feeling to see my players and to have the focus on my players, on my team, and that they have this reaction after this Columbus game. So, but not the main reason now. Okay, it's a better feeling like because we played against Miami. No, it's good to see. With this group and with these players, we are able to win, or we are able to have, first of all, a very good performance. And when we have this performance, the probability is higher than to win these games. But I don't have a better feeling now because we win or we won against Inter Miami.
Yeah.
Over here, Coach.
Oh yeah.
You talked about your team's performance. Can you talk about that performance without Emil Forsberg, your main creator, in the lineup and getting 4 goals, and talk about Wiki Carmona taking his chance with Emil Forsberg out?
I know the next question on Thursday is Emil able to play, and no, and the situation is clear. Emil is our captain, so and he left then also with the national team, and not only Emil, and but what I said is Wiki was also very good, not only this training week, also before, very good in his ball position behavior and his fast steps also in defending forward. And but yeah, we will see now the next trainings week what will happen in the starting lineup, and let's talk about Wiki Carmona because he deserved this also today, and was good, very good performance, especially from him on the left 10 position, and I'm happy that he can also then to have this feeling with the goal because he deserved this, because the last weeks was good of him.
Pass.
Congrats on the wins, Coach.
Thanks.
And just wanted to touch on the play of the left back on the night, Kyle Duncan. He sometimes gets a lot of stick from fans that he may not be performing as much, but can you just touch on his performances on the night that were very, very impressive?
Yeah, what I said also, the whole back four was good, and but we can also improve something with Kyle Duncan after winning ball to find quicker solution in small spaces. So I think this is for him the next step, individual, and but I don't want to criticize now too much after 4-0. I will do this individual then with him in the conversation and also with the sequences. But very important player for us, for the whole team, and he showed this also. What can I say for important? You have another word for important? I said this so many times, important.
It's okay.
What is it, you have another word for important here? Significant. Oh, that's great. That sounds good. That sounds good.
Thesaurus.
Significant.
Coach Schwartz.
Significant.
Gary in the front.
No, I said important.
Two home games coming in, and of course the fans brought a lot of energy in the building. It seems your team seemed to feed off of that. What can you say about the fans who's able to do that tonight against a significant squad? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Against Inter Miami.
Yeah, it's very significant for us to have these supporters. Yeah, the weather was not so good the first 2 games, but to have this feeling then also for our supporters, to have these emotions, to be happy when we scored after the game, that we win together, and this is also the reason that we make this round all together to say thank you, and yeah, this is significant.
Yeah.
Significant, and yeah, it's good for all of us, for the whole club, for the employers to have this feeling, and yeah, we enjoy this today.
Sandro, thank you. There's one more. Oh.
Last question. Did Scotland make a mistake not calling up Lewis Morgan today?
Sorry, what?
Did Scotland make a mistake not calling up Lewis Morgan?
No. I don't want to talk about Scotland, about the head coach, and he analyzed his squad, and so don't forget Lewis had also a long-term injury. So, but when he make these steps and when he continue this performance, and I'm sure that he will get then also the chance for the national team in Scotland.